Hello, Cole here. It's been a while since I've put a video on. I've done a bit here and there on the old caravan. The spring weather here in Adelaide has been a bit, how do you say, wet and rubbish. The garden's kind of like all out of whack. But yeah, I've come across a few issues and I needed some help, and unfortunately these people have promised to come over and arrange people and come and do some stuff, and haven't even contacted me, and they're just wasted my time for the last 4 weeks. So it's been pretty frustrating, especially when you go out of the way to help these people and I just can't return a favour, eh? Anyways, I don't ask for help very often, as you all know. New viewers, I don't ask for help unless I really need it. And so if I do ask for help, I really friggin' need it. So anyway, let's have a look at the caravan, eh? Well, it's a bit silver rather than white. Oh, there's the power thing. I've still got to get that off. But so I started sanding it. It was really hard. I got some paint stripper and I've done some paint stripping. Unfortunately, I've sanded here, and over here I haven't. You can see how, I don't know, you can see how shiny it is. You can't really, this is poor light. But here was my issue. Oh, let me put a torch on. My little independent suspension, I had this bracket onto here. As you can see, I've primed it up. Oh yes, also all shiny and black. Let's have a look at the front. See, so I've got a couple of coats of rust-proof, anti-rust, corrosion enamel on it. So I've got that done, so that's a bonus. So, you know, that's a good thing. But yeah, the suspension. So I was asking for some help to get the suspension off because I wasn't too sure. It was hooked up here and here, up to here, and there was this plate. Well, when I was trying to take this, the scope went through there, this hole, and that's how the suspension went. Well, this plate was in like that, right? See where my thumb is? That bit of metal was actually supposed to be on the outside and welded, so it's obviously had a knock. It's gone into a pothole or something and friggin' bent it. So, and this here was so bent down, it was actually over these nuts and bolts. So I couldn't even undo the nuts like through here. So I gave that a tap, this piece here, and the whole freaking thing fell off onto my knee. Now, with this caravan, as you know from previous videos, it's been 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and it's been a lot of them, so I'm a lot of steps back. So you'd think that would be like a lose your shit moment, but I just went, you know what, at least it broke in the driveway and not on the road, and I'm surprised that it didn't break on the road. So here's the other side, and here's the piece I cut off today, which was, spin it round, Cole, actually no, had the right way, in like so, and like so. See, so this bar here is supposed to be on the outside, welded on. Tell you what, it was a bit of a bitch to cut those welds. So, of course, you know, irony, the other side falls off, barely tapping it, and that side was epic. But as you can see, I've got a couple of coats of primer on there. It's all been cleaned up, the wire brush and grinder and stuff. And so I had this old guy, 70, Andrew, come round the other day and have a look at it, and he pointed out that these were obviously add-ons. The guy's tried, the old engineer, you know, oh, you know, has looked after the engineer, you know, he was an engineer. Well, he's tried to make a high lift kit for it, and he's done a really shonky job, and obviously he's gone into a pothole or hit something, and that's bent there, and he's just stuck in there. So I'm actually surprised that I got this home without it breaking off, because I barely tapped it. So yeah, so I've got some paint on there. I've kind of paint stripped a bit and get things started. Thinking I might leave it the cantina. Look. So anyway, we'll go around the back now. Here's the chaos tools, grinders, cutting disc, kick-ass power board. We'll be using the compressor later to mix up some paint and put some enamel on where I've primed. And so today I cleaned up this bit of suspension, one of the arms, primed it, 2 coats of primer, and now it's got one coat of top coat. This is the one that was damaged, and this also, not only was that bracket damaged, but in here, this weld, there was a split on this side. So he's had a knock, he's pulled it, and there was a wee split right round where the weld was. So this awesome guy called Andrew, a local here, 70 years old, come and save the day and said, yeah, no, those bits are kind of like added on. See how it goes. I'll take this away and weld it up for you. Try to charge me 20 bucks. I was like, no way, take 100 or nothing. And then he was like, nah. And I said, hey, you know that fruity beer you got, you don't like? So they're 100 bucks and you drink that fruity beer in front of me, we'll take 50. So he took 50. What a champion, because he saved the friggin' day. So I've got one coat on that of primer. That will be dry enough for the second coat when that one's dry enough for its second coat. So bonus. So yeah, that's kind of where I've at. I've been at a bit of a standstill because I've been waiting for someone to weld this for me, and they promised they would, and yeah, I've waited over 3 weeks now, and obviously, you know, they haven't. So yeah, there's my fridge, but that's not going back in there because it's an old piece of shit, to be honest. They take so long to pull up. And I'll give you a quick look at the garden. Something positive, eh? Banana palms and the philodendrons and monsteras are looking friggin' great. A little path. Oops, smacking the head. There's my housemate's big shed that he's almost finished, but of course he's still on holidays. Government fucking holiday. Here's me lawn. It's looking a bit average at the moment, but I dug all this by hand. This whole yard. Designed all this. Thought it would look pretty rad. So lots of plants, tomatoes going. Bunta, yeah. Capsicums, chilies. That's my whole berry section. Oh shit, I just tripped over a steak. So here's my whole berry section. Marion berries, Josta berries, raspberries, gojo berries, kiwi berries, kiwi fruit, lemon tree, apricot tree. I tried to cover this the best I could, but the birds kept on finding ways to get in there, and they kept on putting holes in unripe fruit. And some kiwi fruit, some nice ferns and palms and stuff, and yeah, a bit of feralness. But if you can imagine, this whole chicken coop wasn't there. It was over there. That sort of shed wasn't there. Found it in a box on the table, so built that. But all this was knee-high grass, glass, metal, bricks, paint tins, an old aviary over there, dead trees everywhere. All these philodendrons was actually in a pot and fallen over and grown, and all its air roots had probably about a 3 meter mass, like this was. So yeah, but hey, look, it's looking pretty good. The canna lilies popped up, really nice and tall. Got a pinky one and a red one, so that's nice. But anyway, that's that. Oh, there's Cooper. Hey Cooper, saying hi. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Daddy's making noise with friggin' power tools. He doesn't like it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So later today, the compressor comes out. I mix up some more enamel paint and thinners, and use a spray gun. Spray those sections in the caravan under here. And there's a 16-hour drying time before recoats, so I can do another recoat tomorrow afternoon. And then the next day, boom, I'm whacking suspension back on, but I've got brand new electric brakes, brand new hubs, so it's all going to be freaking schmick diddly. And then as soon as that's done, I can get it off these stands, have them on the wheels, and get an electrician around and wire all the lights up for me, just the you know, the trailer park lights and stuff, and then put the floor in. Oh, actually repair this section still. Bloody hell, hassle, haven't got to here yet. Still my head in. Once again, asked for some help. My housemate's a freaking carpenter. He hasn't even given me fucking 5 minutes of his time to even just give me some advice, because he's an asshole. Anyway, here's my old electric brakes, my old hubs, HT Holden. That's compressor, coil spring on the machines. So yeah, that's it. You know, I've also been a bit down, which sucks. You know, Christmas ain't a good time for me, and you know, sent out lots of hellos and stuff, but nothing back, and just feel a bit lonely and lost at the moment. But hey, I just gotta knuckle down and try and stay positive with this fucking caravan that obviously is, you know, definitely had a water leak. No water leaks, they say. All engineering fine. Bullshit. Oh well, got shafted, but that's the way it goes. I'm finding some good people now to help me. It's been good. So yeah, anyway, you take care, everyone. Good luck with your caravan renos and stuff. Yeah, and don't rush into buying a caravan if you don't know what you're looking for. That's my advice. And yeah, alright, see ya.